Hi there guys, and welcome to a new review. Today we're taking a look at a new vape device. It is the Innokin Coolfire Z60 or Z60 if you're in the UK. This is going to be an iterative update to the Z50 or Z50 if you ever saw or used that device yourself. It's still using the tried and true tested Z coils, and it's got a same design language, just a slight updated version to what was the Z50. But first look at the box, then I'll show you the device, give you a little lowdown, and we'll see what you think. So straight away on the box, it's got a lot of info. Compact size with a 2500 mAh battery. It's internal, so you don't change it. It was internal on the last one too, that's fine. Increased coil lifespan with Coil Plus, so that just pulses the power through the coil rather than just vaping at high wattage and burning it quicker. That should make the coil last a bit longer. Refresh mode, this is something you can use when the flavour has gone mute on the coil. If the coil's a bit older now and used, you just hit that mode and it should bring the flavour back a bit more. Maximum 60 watts on the mod itself. Compatible with, there you go, the Series Z coils, which it was on the old one too. And included Slide top airflow tank, so the airflow has been moved to the top. On the back, just to show you what comes with this, the mod obviously, the tank obviously, the tank itself is now preloaded with the 0.6 coil, ignore that sound, that's my watch. It comes with a spare glass tube, always good, a spare coil in the box which is 0.3 ohm, this is a slightly higher wattage one to the 0.6, spare drip tip, spare O-ring set. It is now Type-C charge, whereas the one before was micro USB. Quick start guide and warning booklet, so two lots of paper that no one's going to read anyway, so woo. Right, inside the box, it's laid out like this. 100% recyclable packaging, awesome, there's no plastic involved. Your spare glass tube is sat right there, the mod and tank were here, obviously I've got them out ready for this video. Underneath, there's your spare stuff as mentioned, your Type-C cable and your unread paper underneath. We're going to slap the box out of the way and look at the device. There we go. So straight away you can see it's got the similar size and shape design to what was the Z50 prior, but there is some differences. I'll show you them. So first, the most obvious, Type-C charge now instead of micro USB, and it's on the front here instead of what it used to be on the side here. So I think that just makes more sense. You can see that quicker and easier, and it's Type-C, so plug in either way. The design itself is now more curved. So on the Z50 it was a similar design, except it was more like straight line here and then a sudden circle and a straight line. It was all jagged edges. Now it's more smooth, more flowy curves, so I think in the hand it does feel exponentially better than the previous model. Really nice. The size difference as well, this is only a smidgen bigger than the previous model, so even though it's slightly bigger, it still fits nicely in the hand. It's got a good curve there. Me naturally, I just want to press it with this finger and hold it like that. It makes sense. Some people still might just hold it this way and use the thumb, that's fine, but if you turn it around, that's a really good fit right there, and you use the front finger, wicked. It's still got the on and off button on the bottom. There isn't many kits to do that. The Innokin Coolfire series has kept this on and off button. I'm a big fan of it. Once you flick it on, 1, 2, 3 will unlock and lock the screen essentially for use. It's still got the same power control, so you hold the button, then the wattage will flash, and then you tap your wattage difference. So let's just actually start doing this, it will help. So there you go, click 3, 1, 2, 3. It comes on, there's your main screen. So hold the power button, up or down, whichever, and now you can change it. 0.5 increments, nice and easy. I'm going to take this tank off as well because obviously I don't want to accidentally fire and cremate the coil that's inside. Hold the power up and down together, and now you're greeted with the menu. You use the power up and down to move up and down, and then you've got all your functions there. So your Coil Plus is that pulsing power, makes the coil last longer. Straight wattage mode, just normal wattage. If you put it at 50, it will fire at 50, that's it. Refreshes, if the coil has died off a little bit and you're losing flavour, hit refresh, it should bring your flavour back a bit more. Cutoff allows you to change the cutoff from how long you vape, so it's got up to so many seconds. You can set it to 3 seconds and it will stop firing after 3 seconds, so you'll take a 3-second puff. If you want longer than that, then you just set it to a longer time. Let's go back to the menu a minute. And then screen, I believe, is the screen timeout. So you can set it to the screen turn off after 5 seconds, save your power, or if you want it longer, then you set it for longer. That's it, done. Yeah, so that's your mod. Full metal body design, very tough feeling, nice and premium, and it comes in really nice colours. I'll get an image, I'll show them around about now. Selection of colours, there you go, done. Moving on to the tank. So this still takes, again, the tried and true tested, the Z coils. Nothing wrong with that, they're good coils, it's just an updated design on the tank itself. So the main thing is, your airflow is now on top. You see there's a long black slit. When you twist the airflow, that's how it closes and opens there. And it's very granular. Instead of notches and it sets to a certain point, you can leave it anywhere you want. It doesn't matter where. As open or as closed as you like. I really like this design, and the airflow ring, it stays exactly where you leave it. You know, if you put it in your bag or pocket, you don't have to worry about it moving. It's a nice stiff feel to it. I know that sounds a bit rude, but there you go. And then the top itself, similar design to the old tank as well, but with the old one you had to take the drip tip out to unlock the slide. But now it actually just, as you see there, it still slides open with the drip tip in it this time. That's because of one major difference. In the old tank, the refill hole really was a hole. There was nothing there. Now in this new one, it's got this rubber gasket stopping liquid from coming out. So you don't really need to have the lid lock in anymore. If it does happen to be opened in your bag or pocket, you can be rest assured it's a very anti-leak design, because that rubber gasket right there stops it. So you put the bottle in, you squeeze your juice in, and when it's full you take the bottle out. That rubber bung or rubber gasket reseals itself, so that's very handy. I like that. That's your main difference. The design itself, the look of the tank is nicely updated, but it's still screw the base off to put the coil in, screw the base on, that's it. Same as most other classic tanks, so I'm not really going to bother wasting time to show you that. Slap it all together, there you go, sorted. It's a 510 thread as well, so still you can put whatever tank coil you want on there as long as it's got 510, and the tank itself has coils that support up to 60 watts. But yeah, that's it. Really nice design, great feel in the hand, high quality device. It's always the same from Innokin though. They've been out for years. You know, if you buy a current Innokin like this one for example, you'll have a quality experience. There's some helpful functions built into this device. Even if you don't want to use them, they're there just in case. You can just leave it in wattage mode. That's it, done. If you need anything else, any other information, please don't hesitate to comment in the comment section, or message me directly if you see this video on my social media. Please like, subscribe and share if you've enjoyed this video. Yeah, I just look forward to that really. Thank you very much, and please look out for my next video. It will be a piece of tech instead of a vape. Cheers, bye.